My mom told me some once, and I remember just sitting there, and after she finished, not saying anything, and just thinking, wait, that's because of me? To understand a little bit this story, you need to know a little bit about my parents. So my dad, he was a black police officer in Rio de Janeiro. And if you know Rio, you know that's not an easy job. That city is intense, it's dangerous, it's beautiful, but also very much chaotic. My mom, she was white, and her dad was Portuguese. My grandmother was half Portuguese, half Brazilian, and my mom, she worked in HR for years. Two very much different worlds. My dad used to work near to a restaurant that belonged to my grandfather, my mom's dad, of course. And he ate there basically almost every day. And as you can imagine, that's how they met. Just two people talking while one of them had lunch. Simple as that, nothing cinematic or romantic and so on. So at some point, my dad goes to pick up my mom to go to the cinema, something pretty much normal. And he rings the bell. My grandfather opens the door and sees a police officer standing there. And his first reaction was pure panic. Of course, if you see a police officer, you're like, oh my God, what happened? And of course, my grandfather goes, what happened, Carlos? Is everything okay? Did someone die? And my dad, calm, easily answered him, no, everything is fine. I just came up to pick up Gloria. We are going to watch a movie. And I love that detail because my dad didn't flinch. But my grandfather, he was furious. My mom went anyway, she didn't care, she was reckless. She just did what she wanted. From that day that my father went to pick her up, my grandfather refused to speak to my dad and also to my mom because he didn't approve a black man, police officer, poor guy to be with my mom. In his eyes, not worthy of his daughter. Of course, with this situation, my mom eventually moved out and went to live with my dad. They actually live close by, something like 4 or 5 blocks away, but only my grandmother and my aunts, they would visit. My grandfather stayed away, and for years actually, around 2 years, he never spoke with nor my father nor my mother. And then I was born. My grandfather came to the hospital, he looked at my dad, and he congratulated him. From that day on, they treat each other with love and respect. My mom told me that everything always felt normal, between them afterwards. And me, growing as a child, I never saw any conflict. I never knew this story as a kid, actually. Because by the time I was old enough to notice, it was actually already gone. When my mom told me this, I didn't know what to do with it, honestly. Like, there was a lot to carry, The idea that two people spent years not speaking, and then a baby shows up and something just shifts in the relationship, of course. I'm not going to pretend I fully understand why that happened. Maybe my grandfather saw something in that moment. Maybe he just got tired of the distance. Maybe holding a baby just does something to people. I don't know. But I think about it sometimes. I'm not saying here I came to this world with some special mission. That would be a bit too much, even for me. But I do think about the things that happened before us, that we carry without knowing it, actually. The distance we grew up inside of without understanding why, and sometimes, without even trying, we become the reason something heals. Not because we fixed, but just because we showed up.